pressure on your opponent.
And some reason to smile. All bowlers aiming toward the 64-player exempt field. The pressure is on each and every week. And as the guys told us last night, Randy, 7-8 events in, you hadn't won. You're the same with you. I mean, wow. It's going to be incredible drama in that last half of the season for those who haven't won.
Absolutely. Depending on how the first half of the season went for you, I mean, you could really see a lot of guys squeezing it at the bottom of the swing.
Yes! Big strike. Yes!
Brian Himmler himself said, you know, for a while there, especially last year, you couldn't crowbar it off of his hand. He had early success the first 2 weeks. He's free swinging right now. Against that much power with that bowling ball, those pins don't have a chance. He gets it into the squish zone, the light hit zone. It's just nothing but shrapnel. Now, Mika Koivuniemi needs to get on his horse, and he needs to start striking now.
The numbers through 7. As Randy said, it's got to happen for him now. And it doesn't. 3 standing. He's down 31 heading into that ball.
Like I said earlier, it looks like there's a bit of the oil's moved down the lane a bit, and it's causing Mika's ball to not finish quite as hard down the lane. Finish with that. 2 rules of thumb for Mika. He can either stay where he's at, throw it a little bit slower and give the ball a little bit more time to hook, or he can actually move right and go more direct and just jam it right in the 1-3.
Takes care of his mark. We will see if these two can make another show. For Mika, it'll be a 3rd straight next week. Grand Rapids, Michigan, the PBA Pepsi Open. The action starts, as always, at 1 o'clock Eastern Time, 10 on the West Coast here on ESPN. Don't miss the best bowlers in the world from Grand Rapids. For more, log on to ESPN.com. You head to the Eastern Time Zone. We'll be there for a while until TOC wraps up the first half of the year. 3-week break this year. Then we hit the West Coast on the PBA Tour. On lane 9, big ball from Mika.
See how that ball picked up and how it finished strong in the 1-3. Looked a bit softer. The ball read the lane better. And he needs to do that the rest of the match.
Last win way back the start of '99 in New Mexico. He told us last night something he thinks about all the time. Knows he's got the ability.
That's
and he's had
one.
a great year.
Yeah, baby!
He
Come
knew
on.
it right off the release. 22nd in Omaha, 8th in Kansas City last week, and it looks like he's en route to a title today.
And that shot there really told me a lot about what's going through Brian Himmler's mind. Went high on that lane the last time he was on the right lane. Gets the good break, only leaving the 6-pin. He came back with an absolute perfect shot. The match is well in hand. He needs to stay within himself, take deep breaths, focus, and just bury the next 3 shots.
Foundation frame had to hurry. Came in light there. The 2, the 4, the 10 up in a tough split. Coming to you from Hawthorne Lanes in Chicagoland. Miller High Life Open. Dave Ryan, Randy Peterson, our entire crew. Live coverage continuing here on ESPN of the PBA Tour. WBPA Classic Tour. Billiards coming up next.
Brian Himmler's probably going to try to convert this, but it's very important that he gets at least 9. If he gets at least 9, no matter what Mika does, he can't shut out Brian Himmler. Big mistake, in my opinion.
Why?
He just lost an extra 2 pins in count, okay? If Mika Koivuniemi strikes out, he can shut out Brian Himmler. The best Brian Himmler can do, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Brian Himmler can still win by doubling in the 10th frame.
But still, potentially devastating open frame. And the opens have really been so key today in all of our matches.
He still lost count. If he would have saved the count, all he would have had to do was fill 20. If Mika strikes out, now he has to double.
On strike, foundation frame, big one. 10 pin, will it get some help? Oh, no. Messenger just missed grazing the 10.
Well, this Messenger doesn't get all the way over, and it's all but over for Mika Koivuniemi. If he doubles in the 10th or if he strikes out, if he makes his spare here, he'll shoot 215. Brian Himmler needs 4 pins to win the title.
Takes out the 10. As Randy pointed out, looks to be too late. Max score, there you have it. 242. The open we just saw from Himmler a moment ago.
Always got to make it exciting.
Well, the flat 10 really cost Mika there in the 9th frame. It cost him last week's title against Norm Duke. It's going to cost him the title here.
Come on, Mika!
There's that trip 10. And needed that in the prior frame desperately and didn't get it.
And it looks like his ball reaction's better on the left lane, and that's why he chose to finish on that lane. Best he can do is 215. Brian just needs to stay behind the foul line to be a winner again, Dave.
For the first time since 1999, beginning of that year. Amazing. Will be exempt for next year. And knock someone off the bubble in Kurt Pilon. Mika Koivuniemi bid for a 3rd title will apparently fall short. Pilon, Arnold, Allen. We saw Patrick today. He's on the verge now. That slot will move up because Pilon will be out if Himmler finishes the job. Brian is in to the TOC field in December, Uncasville, Connecticut.
Come on, Mika!
In the pocket, Koivuniemi. 2:15.
Victory lap! Victory lap!
And the big crowd is certainly rooting on the Chief. Just 4 pins.
Doesn't matter.
He does it. For the first time since January of '99, the Chief is a champ.
Miller time, baby!
Brian Himmler has done it in Vernon-Hills.
One more!
In one fell swoop, Randy, he's into the TOC. He's exempt for next year. What a week for the Chief.
I am
It's really a life-changing week for Brian after all he went through last year. He doesn't have to worry about the elite field next year. He's locked. He's back in the Tournament of Champions. What a turnaround for Brian Himmler.
Yeah!
Remember last week he said to the fans back in Cincinnati, he's back. The folks at the Cherry Grove Bowling Center are going nuts as we speak because Brian Himmler has done it. He takes care of the big fan, Mika Koivuniemi, and his parents are so pleased. Brad and Kathy, they know the trip was well worth it.